The Minecraft 1.19 Wilds update comes out tomorrow.
But that doesn't mean we don't want to play it today.
So, what features included in 1.19 do we wish we had our grubby little mitts on now?
Well, that's what we're exploring on this list. We need them now.
Let's do it!
Coming in at number 10, new biomes. The deep dark caves which holds the Warden, more shulk, and ancient city. But we'll let Connor talk about the Warden, alright? Let me do a little bit of something about the biomes, okay? So stay tuned, because you're going to want to hear that. They also added the mangrove swamp. However, as suggested in Minecraft Live 2021, we can expect the 1.19 to upgrade a variety of in-game biomes. With the mangrove swamp, they spawn in the humid and warm areas. Just like the regular swamp biome, you can find bees, warm frogs, and fireflies in this biome. But fireflies, they did not want to add, but we will talk about that later. More often than not, you will have waterlogging in most of this biomes. At times, it can extend over mountains and hills, but mostly mangrove swamps have somewhat leveled terrain. Lastly, the floors of this biome is made up of mud. The player's feet sink in a little while walking in it, but it doesn't affect their speed. The ancient cities underground are just loot crazy and stunning, but be careful when you're down there to stumble upon the dark caves, as it could be your worst Minecraft nightmare. See what I did there?
And at 9, darkness. The darkness effect is probably going to be the most terrifying effect to have in game, which is going to suck if it's required for the How Did We Get Here achievement. However, the darkness is an effect triggered by the Skulk Shrieker, which will cause the player's screen to dim in brightness, thus limiting your vision. It actually lowers the gamma down to the equivalent of having your game brightness on moody. So, not actually terrible like blindness, but certainly going to be freaky to say the least. Watching some of the clips from people playing in the snapshots was already terrifying, and you'll see more of that tomorrow. But still, this combined with other effects like nausea or blindness will make me hate everything about my life until it's gone.
Coming in at number 8, canceled Fireflies. Now, I'm sorry to say this is one that's kind of a letdown, but I told you guys, don't be bummed out, because not to worry. Just because developers had initially planned to add Fireflies as a part of the new mobs for the Minecraft 1.19 update, they got cancelled. When the community pointed out some of the species of Fireflies can be poisonous to frogs, who were supposed to eat them and produce the frog light. So thanks guys, the community, it's your fault. I mean, really and truly, I'm a fan of all animals in the game, don't get me wrong, but it's a damn game, alright? Sheesh, let us just have our frog light. But whatever. So you know, Bedrock has some of the major modding restrictions, but some add-ons still allow you to add certain features to the game. Forgotten Fireflies add-on, which was released in 2022, and adds the Firefly swarms to the game. The mob looks exactly as the teased Fireflies. They naturally spawn in forest and swamp biomes, and they are only visible during nighttime. You can even catch it in a glass bottle, but to do so, you have to interact with the center of the swarm instead of individual Fireflies. Then you can use the bottle to craft the Firefly lantern in the game. In Minecraft Java Edition, the Illuminations mod, you not only get Fireflies, but you also have Fireflies like tiny particle creatures for various biomes. Each biome and even each dimension has its own solution for the low light areas. This mod adds a new mob in the game that follows you around. This is a glowing mob, so you can let go of your torches forever. But if you don't want something to follow you around, the mob allows you to wear glowing items for the similar effect. Like, come on, glowing gear? Bedrock, we need this, please. Please, glowing gear sounds lit.
And it's 7 disc fragments. We're actually also getting a new disc added to the game as well come 1.19. The disc, called 5, will be the rarest disc in the game due to the fact that you actually have to craft it. How do you craft it, you ask? You'll need 9 disc fragments, which can only be found in ancient cities at a very rare chance. So if you somehow manage to find 9 of them, you'll be able to craft disc 5, which apparently is going to be similar to disc 11. But since the update comes out tomorrow, we won't really have to wait all that long for this to be confirmed. But I mean, it is a numbered disc, and all the discs that have actual numbers are creepy as hell, so can't wait for the next game theory episode about this goddamn disc.
Coming in at number 6, boats with chest. And we're not talking about bosoms, okay? Alright? A boat with chest is a type of boat that can be used for fast transportation of players, mobs, and items over bodies of water. A boat with a chest can be directly retrieved by attacking it, as it drops itself in its form and along with its contents. Tools and weapons with damage above 4 can instantly destroy a boat with the chest with one hit in Java Edition. On the Bedrock side, we just gotta build it, combining a chest and any variant of boat. A boat with a chest can be used for transportation of players, mobs, and items, or used as fuel when smelting. A boat with a chest can be used as fuel in a furnace, and it lasts at least 60 seconds, smelting up to 6 items. The difference with the regular boats and boats with chests is that boats with chests can carry 1 entity compared to boats being able to carry 2. The inventory of the boat with the chest have the same amount of slots in a single chest. Its inventory can be accessed by sneaking, interacting onto the boat with the chest while a player or entity is inside the boat, or just opening the player's inventory with lists inside the boat. Also, watch out for piglins. As with other chests, opening or breaking a boat with a chest causes nearby piglins to attack the players. Good luck, crafters. You know me and piglins. Be careful.
Halfway through into number 5, Echo Shards. Echo Shards can only be found in loot chests in ancient cities, but will have a very special use. These can be crafted into recovery compasses. Recovery compasses, like lodestone compasses, don't actually point to your spawn point. Lodestone compasses point to whatever lodestone they're connected to, but these compasses will actually point to the location of the player's last death. They seem to be more expensive since they require additional items instead of just a lodestone, but currently these are stackable up to 64, which is not typical for a lodestone compass, simply because they will also be pointing to the same direction, whereas lodestone compasses point to different ways depending. The recovery compass will only work when it's held by a player who has previously died though, and is in the same dimension where they actually did the dying, otherwise it's just going to spin around randomly. And if it's on the ground, it's also going to spin around. So if you want to use this, kill yourself. In game!
Coming in at number 4, new sounds. With the 1.19 update, they added directional audio sound option for 3D directional audio simulation. Uses the HRTF based direction audio to improve the simulation of the 3D sounds, making it easier to distinguish which direction a sound is coming from. It includes if it is above or below the player. Required HRTF compatible audio hardware, this option is best experienced with headphones toggled off by default. Technically, you know those PS5 3D Pulse headphones? Yeah, that's what we're pretty much talking about here. So you're finna be hearing spiders, louder echoes from a distance, and the drip cave stones, and oh lord, okay? I'm not done. What about the damn thunder? Okay, Lord have mercy. Talk about shockingly loud. Yeah, 3D sounds. I'm gonna enjoy it though.
Getting close to the end of number 3, the Alley. The Alley is a mob that won the fan vote at Minecraft Live 2021 and was a real treat for the red stoners everywhere, who, much like regular stoners, love getting treats after their sesh. They're basically like a living sorting system, able to pick up blocks up to stacks of 64 and place them in storage when they're within range of a note block, and that note block is Blade. If it holds an item dropped directly by a player, it will also follow that player for up to 64 blocks. This has already been used in innovative ways by players like Mumbo Jumbo, who recently made an unstackable item sorter before the Alley were even fully added into the game, which hadn't been seen before, since item filters rely on stacks to usually sort items, but thanks to the Alley, if you can get enough of them at least, you can use them as sorting servants by trapping them in minecarts for all eternity.
Coming in at number 2, the Ancient City. The Ancient City features a very large palace that stretches throughout a deep, dark biome. We're gonna get very spicy in this one, like I said, spicy. The palace is made up of long corridors with some rugs made of blue, light blue, and cyan wool. Carpet floors to prevent vibrations, as well as some smaller ruins off to the side of the main corridors, which contain between 1 to 2 loot chests. The city has statues and center features a frame resembling a warden's head. Yeah, you heard me. It resembles a warden's head, where there is a reinforced deep slate block, which is also unattainable material in survival mode. Another unique block, such as soul lanterns and candles, as well as different forms of deep slate and skulk can be found here. Now you heard me state earlier about the new loot biomes. Well, hey, this is one of those places for us to explore. The darkness, the ambient sounds, now them new sounds, yeah, I can't wait to divulge into this city. Just be careful, there's gonna be some baddies lurking around each corner, and I'm not talking about the good baddies.
Finally, into number 1, the Warden. The Warden, however, is what everyone is really looking forward to in this update. The first fully blind mob and the most powerful, at least in Java Edition. The Warden has 500 health and an insanely powerful punch, being able to knock someone with full netherite armor down to half health with one hit. This man will actually make you terrified to play Minecraft. Since it's fully blind, it can detect players or mobs that have the invisibility effect. The game devs literally designed this mob to be feared. You're supposed to run away from this guy. He disables shields, he can fit in 3x1 tunnels so that he can follow you like Huggy Wuggy despite being wider than a guardian. He's immune to lava, doesn't slow down in water, is immune to knockback, so yeah, no thanks. I'm just gonna try to keep one as a pet. It's probably gonna kill me, but I'm going to try nonetheless.
And there you have it, the 1.19 Breath of the Wilds update.
Breath of the Wild! Jade.
What man? I mean, I said Breath of the Wilds, didn't I?
Yes. This isn't Legend of Zelda.
Oh, damn it. My bad, I guess that's all the time we have for today, folks. I have Crafted J, you gotta champion those who champion you.
I'm Connor, goodbye.
Damn it, alright.
Actually, you know what, I'm gonna give it another attempt because he's cleaning his glasses.
Yeah, I'm cleaning my glasses.
Hey!
It worked while I was cleaning my glasses. I didn't see it, so it didn't count.
Camera saw it, that's what matters.
Oh, that's even, no, that's alright. We're working with it. Screw it, let's go. Carpet floors to prevent vibrations as well as smaller run. Oh, you just screwed me up there, Chris. God damn you. Hold on, where was I?
Pretty sure you used divulge wrong, but oh well. I think you meant delve.
I like to divulge into this, alright? We divulge it all up into this Minecraft.
I don't think that's the proper use.